Okay, hello my darlings, hello. I'm finally here at Speaker's Corner. Let the madness commence. Okay, folks, it's been 6 months since I've been here, and I'll be honest, I might wear a mask, I don't know, it's a bit dodgy. Who is here? Well, it's not as busy as earlier, but then again I'm a bit late in the day, so maybe some of the heavy hitters have gone home. Okay, we are going into the crowd, and there's Rat Boy himself. And Hatun is back. Hatun is back. She hasn't been here for a while. She's deep in debate. Okay, here we are. I'm not sure. Yep, chest. Oh, there's Bob.
And then they say that we're bad at maths. No, not finished. The evidence is clear that when we compare different Qurans from different parts of the world, that actually the claim that every Quran is the same everywhere in the world is a lie. They used to say that Muhammad could be found in the New Testament.
Bob's being heckled.
And so we Christians challenge the Muslims in the past.
Yes, I'm here, Raj.
The proof that Muhammad could be found in the New Testament. They used to say that Muhammad could be found in the Gospel of John. But you won't find any Muslims using that argument anymore.
And there's a few
because
police.
that argument has been utterly
There's Soko
destroyed.
Films.
Every evidence,
Big up.
every
All right, mate. You're a good man.
Muslims have ever brought has been destroyed. And there is no
Okay, let's see what is Mr. Bonds, Steve Bonds. And what? Ooh. I'm in disguise. I have disguised myself. How's it going, guys? Hey, Mr. Paul, how's it going? Let's just.
I want a Banksy-style.
You seem to not like me all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I don't know who you are. I can't see who you are.
That's what I mean. I'm in disguise. Where's your T-shirt? How come you're not wearing the T-shirt? we don't know that which T-shirt in particular. I'm good, man. I'm good. You know of me. I'm sorry, I don't know you. You hang out with these guys.
You don't need to know. They all know you.
That's the problem. They do. Oh, actually, that's Posey Parker, the lady from. Okay. I guess we did get Miss Parker eventually.
who have left Islam and become Christians who have stayed in the park. I met one just today.
Okay. Sorry. Let me go see what's going on over here for a bit before we totally settle down. I'm not entirely sure. What is this? How you doing? Do you mind?
In the city called Slania.
I see. Okay. Yeah, no, I came here when I was a child, so I was raised here. Interesting. Sorry, I just started my stream stopped. Sorry guys, the stream stopped.
We have issues about Iran.
I see.
That one on the left, down left, yeah?
I see.
about, you know, this explosions went off in Iran last.
Oh yes, yes, a
2
few weeks ago. Yeah, but there were like
was it
potentially,
natural,
yeah. There was
so
some.
people having different opinion about
Yeah,
it.
some people said there was an Israeli set off a bomb, but nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Nobody want to talk like
Nobody wants to say. Well, thank you,
I
sir.
hope people live in peace. That's the most important.
That's the best one.
Government, bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is Miss Cozy Parker, which we came here initially for. What's going on? Not really sure what else is going down. At the moment, she's being interviewed.
You know who Oliver Sacks is?
So guys,
Right, Banksy, man.
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. How's it going?
Just on a live stream, you remember?
Yeah, let's not talk about my streams.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, I actually came because of that lady, because she's the one who did that sign, woman, sort of, I'm sorry. I'm talking about your t-shirt with the lady. the adult, yeah, sorry. Yeah, adult, human female, that's the one.
The first time I see Ali Darwa, for the first time.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. The first time I see him, the man's pushed me and he's assaulted Hayden.
He just pushed you for what? For any reason? Or?
I was going to jump him. There was about how many people there? I was just going to jump him. I just left.
Why? What? Why would you?
I've had experiences with that. He left the faith, so he decided to have an issue with him because obviously that's religiously mandated.
Ali Dawa left the faith?
He has no children.
No, some other
My
guy.
friend left the faith, and Ali Dawa basically threatened him at the end of the event because he lives in Egypt. So it's
He's over there if you want to film him and harass him.
Nah, I mean, to be honest with you, he's an attention whore. I don't want to give him what he wants. It's like feeding a crack addict more crack. That's why I'm not really interested in like recording him.
Do you think Bob chose that specific spot just to have him in the back to make it fun?
I think they came and
I don't think the reason why is because there's a lot of people over there.
The uncle who sits down now, enjoys himself, doesn't even come here and shout anymore. I think he's getting too old now. But I think Bob is specifically filming that way to capture him.
It's a big part, and Uncle Jamal just wants to sit there.
It's all right. He does it all the time. I'm used to out shouting him. It's okay. He loves it, really.
you know, it sounds like a donkey in the background. You know how donkeys go? It's like you.
You're feeding the fire.
Hey, one!
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Hey,
can
one!
do better than Islam. Because our faith,
I know, I'm in disguise.
history,
I've come undercover. That's what that is.
undercover.
It's been 6 months. Last time I came, it was December. No,
Our
December.
faith is a
It was the last Speaker's Corner of the year.
Are there any questions on the topic?
Stop it, a donkey.
Why are you donkey?
Stop it, a donkey.
Why are you a donkey?
What he did was,
Can't hear him.
Answer that man's question.
You can always move forward. So, any questions or comments? Now's your chance.
There's a donkey in the background.
Hey.
Uncle Jamal's always
So guys, I want to talk now about what it means. What it means to live as a Christian. I'm going to give you 7 ways that you can live as a Christian in your life.
Oh, I don't really want to.
These are the 7 disciplines that mark
I
out
like
a Christian
prostitution,
life. They are the
strippers,
heart
and cocaine too much.
of spirituality.
Who does that? Who does that?
First of
Prostitution in the pocket.
I said, I can't live my life as a Christian. I like those things way too much.
You're going to get bored of them one day, and then you're going to turn to
Oh, you never get bored of those things. Yeah, only people who haven't done it say they get bored of those things.
Hugh Hefner never got bored of having so many women in his house.
He died with a 25-year-old in his bed.
We pray in the middle of our day. We pray
He never got bored.
We pray all the way through our day.
Hugh Hefner is my Jesus. He came down to save me.
Marked by prayer, red fire, don't feed the trolls. We are meant to have discipline, don't feed the trolls. We are meant to live as a people of prayer. And the defining prayer for a Christian is that which was given by our Lord Jesus Christ when he taught us the Our Father. When in the Our Father you capture the very heart of Christian theology, the very heart of the Christian worldview. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom, if you know it, chant it with me. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation.
Oh, I want that
but deliver
temptation.
us from evil.
Lead me into temptation.
This is the very heart of
Forgive the
Christian
trespasses,
theology.
belly down.
In that prayer alone, you
You
find the very basis of the Christian worldview. So say it often throughout your day as a Christian. Say it as much as you can. Say it all the way through your day. And when you're not saying it, be thinking about it. Christians, unlike Muslims, don't have a part of the day where it's forbidden them to pray. Can you imagine a God that says, don't worship me between 9 and 12 o'clock? What kind of God is that?
Well, he might not be a narcissistic God.
We are called to give our entire lives as a living sacrifice to the Almighty. That is what we're called to do. That is the true worship of God. The second Christian principle is fasting. The discipline of your body, the discipline of your passions, the discipline of your desires. Christians are called to fast regularly, not feast for 30 days of the year like Muslims do in Ramadan, where they eat more in Ramadan than they do at any other time of the year.
How often are you fasting?
Many Christians fast for half
How often
the
does he?
year long.
How often does he?
Yes, we all know JC needs to fast.
I think he eats double on the 30 days.
Yes, we all know that there are many Christians that need to fast more. And this is why Christians should fast. We should fast because we are beseeching God in some special petition of prayer. We should fast because fasting is a way of changing our inner humanity so that it reflects God through discipline. We should fast as a worship to God in connection to our prayers, to discipline our souls. And Christians fast traditionally in Lent, which is the 40 days before Easter, and in Advent, which is the 40 days before Christmas, or the 4 Sundays before Christmas, depending on the tradition. Christians in the Didache used to fast on Wednesdays and Fridays, and I encourage you all to fast. And there are different kinds of fast.
Easier said than done, Bob. Easier said than done. You know, McDonald's is open again.
That are essentially vegan. You basically become vegan. There are fasts that are just for set times of the day, from sunrise to sunset, or from such an hour to such an hour. But there is also the Jesus fast, and that's where you go without food completely for 40 days. This is the great fast.
Jesus was a god. You can't really expect us to, like, you know, meet those standards.
I know Christians who have done the Jesus fast. Trust me.
So are they like Jesus now?
You should only do it once in your life. You should only do it once in your life because it will take its toll. My personal friend who did the Jesus fast lost 3 stone. He
40
lost
days.
3 stone and his toes started to turn white because of malnutrition. The Jesus fast is something you should only do once in your life, and before you do it, you need to seek medical advice first.
Have you done it yet?
Not yet, not yet. It takes a braver man than me to do the Jesus fast. But the fact of the
You done it yet,
matter is,
Jamie? Liar.
the fact of the matter is, our Lord,
Gain some.
the truest champion of them all,
You have done for
conquered the flesh. He conquered the flesh.
But he was like a god or a demigod. He has like Wolverine powers.
Shush. The third Christian discipline is to give alms regularly, to give charity regularly. You must give of your wealth to the poor. You must give of your plenty to the needy. You must remember the poor every day. You must remember the weak every day. And that charity starts with the church. That charity starts with those who are poor in the church, those who are weak in the church, the orphans and the widows and the refugees and the dispossessed, those who are homeless, those who are in need within your fellowships and within the Christian community. The fourth Christian discipline that you should mark out a Christian life is personal self-examination.
Oh, I do that every day.
But before we
What
talk
side?
about that, I want to talk about another one that needs to come first.
What side are we talking about here?
You'll get to it.
I've
You
got a
have
couple.
to study the faith. This is a discipline of what it means to be a Christian. You need to study the Christian faith every single week.
Oh, Christ.
You need to study the history of the church. You need to study what Christians believe and why we believe it. You have to study what our values are as Christians. You have to study what are the sources from which these beliefs and these values emerge, and the journey that those beliefs and those values have undergone through the history of the church. And why must you study?
Hello.
Because to be a
Hi.
disciple of Christ
I'm sorry.
requires
Hi. Sorry. You're Miss Posey Parker. And all that. Yeah, I came here just because of your channel. Yeah, I wouldn't shake hands, but I'll take a leaflet. There you go. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, one of those.
Oh, thank you. Yes, yeah, this was the famous poster. How is... but I was just wondering, are these people here because of you, or are they not?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course. They're all part of... Yeah, I can see the T-shirts now. Yeah, I thought maybe some of them were... So, how's things going for you, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, I'm sorry, I'm live streaming. Is that okay?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, really good. I think gender recognition consultation will come out next week. I think it won't be to anyone's pleasure, to be honest. So
That was same one.
we just got to keep speaking. So I'm going to come here every first Sunday of the month.
Okay. Of course, because you live very far away from London, I
I do,
presume.
yeah.
So
But I want to give a platform for women to keep, well, for everybody to keep speaking things that are becoming unsayable.
I mean, are you? Is it a positive or a negative with the whole J.K. Rowling being kind of on your side of the fence now?
It's very good. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
She is. What she's done in her life, she's created books that help children read. She's produced this massive franchise of this amazing story.
And also, she has so much money that they can't really cancel her.
And
She's got very influential friends as well.
Yeah. I mean, are you surprised that she ended up sort of on this side? Was it inevitable?
I'd be surprised if such a erudite, intelligent woman was on any other side, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean,
And yet,
And yet there are loads.
because she has, you know, in past she's been very much, if you will, left social justice type of
Yeah, I think that's the
mentality.
fault of the left, though. That
Are they like eating their own at the moment? Do you think?
So, but more importantly, the left has given up its right to free speech. It's handed it over to people on the right. It's unbelievable. Why wouldn't? I mean, if you were supposedly a party
Sorry.
that cares for the least powerful in society, why wouldn't you want to stand up for their free speech?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are saying that it's actually critical that free speech has been the very tool that the oppressed have always used to get equality and get have society move forward. And those very people who profess to be fighting for the weak are the ones who want to stifle free speech, the very thing that helps the
Doesn't
weak.
make any sense. I think lots of things have happened in the left that side by side don't work.
Sorry, I just want to for the guys. But yeah, I've been following us. I've been following your YouTube channel and your appearance on like trigonometry and Sargon and things like that. And yeah, I've sort of ever since your interview, I think on Sky with the post with the billboard. So you are facing charges for that, or are you still going through? So there's no court or?
Under caution for saying you shouldn't transition children.
Okay.
That happened twice.
But that was it. How about social media? How are they treating you? Are you banned starting because there's a big cold coming?
Banned from Twitter. My Posy Parker Facebook got taken down.
Okay.
I have a personal Facebook page, but I keep getting warnings on that.
Okay.
I don't. That's very private.
Yeah, so you keep that private and yeah.
But I've got something coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Are you thinking of going on to Parler or Telegram, or are you already on Parler? Sorry, I haven't followed you on Parler. I'll follow her on Parler.
Kelly J. Keane at Posy Parker.
Okay.
Follow me on Parler. The important thing about Parler is it needs, at the moment, it's got a particular sort of slant of politics on it. And it needs people of all different persuasions to get on it so it doesn't become
echo. Yeah, because that's what happened kind of with Gab, where it became such a extreme right-wing, almost neo-Nazi, basically.
We've got to not let people do that.
Yeah. Well, I think ever since like Katie Hopkins got on there, a lot of mainstream media are now forced to go just because they want to comment on her activities. So it's kind of pushing people. Yeah. Well, thank you ever so much. By the way, hold on, it's not here. If you do come across me on the internet, by all means, feel free. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. So Jamie, would you like to be on live stream? Is there any opinions you'd like to share today with us? What happened today? Do you want to give us a little roundup of what happened today?
I'm tired.
Did Posy Parker did a thing? Because I completely missed her thing.
I'm not 100%.
You're not into it.
Maybe next week.
Where's Pavlov? No Pavlov? Pavlov, where are you? Where are you, Pavlov? All right. Okay, I don't see. I don't see COE either. Some critical people are missing. I'll take a walk. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a walk. Oh, there's Tiger as well. We missed Tiger. All right. Okay. How are you, sir?
I'm not
How's
sir.
things?
I'm your friend. Man.
How are you, mate? You're cool. You're a mandem. You're a bruv. Oh my God. So how is things? How long have you been back?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, so a couple of weeks ago you started coming.
No.
This is the second week. Oh, last week and this is the second week. Okay. So everybody's new.
From October, yeah. Yeah.
How are you? You okay?
From November.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Long time.
Yeah, no, me, December. December was the last time.
I
I see. You didn't come until since November last year until 2 weeks last week. Oh wow, that was a big.
Walking, that's it.
Yeah, but not
Not here.
this craziness.
Different day, not Sunday.
Ah, okay. No, I haven't actually been to Hyde Park, I think, since last year. Crazy. No, it's just, to be honest with you, first of all, the weather is always cold and horrible, raining and God knows what.
English weather.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, second of all,
I love it.
and then I waited for the weather to get a bit better, and then the COVID thing. I thought, forget it, I can't be bothered. This is like the first time I've seen it busy, because I've been watching the streams, and it's been like 2 people there, 3 people there. Really quiet.
Yeah.
But now it's like a proper, it feels like all
year, not Hashimia, no Mansour.
well, yeah, the our teams are still not coming. Maybe because Allah has told them, you know, COVID.
Bad boy, man.
Allah said, you know, let the kuffars die first, and then once I finish striking their neck, and then you come and make them into Muslims. How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Oh my God, it's
Fist bump. I'm under disguise. I'm in this.
It's not that bloody good then, is it? By the way, please stop painting the trains.
I know.
Painting.
Banksy's got his rubber gloves on.
I'm in disguise. I'm in this.
Do me a favour, from a Jewish perspective.
I love that train,
Paintings of bloody
and it wasn't even me. If I was that creative, I'm good. I'm trying to keep myself.
Very impressed the other day, one of your broadcasts where you ended it with a blue oyster cult. Don't tell me. God almighty.
I can't even believe you watched my crap. But yes, the Blue Oyster Cult.
It's one of the greatest rock tracks.
It's good. It's good.
And when you had the cover version, I went, no, this is the real one.
I know. Oh, it's true. Oh my God. Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes YouTube doesn't let me play the original. They block the video, or they copyright strike it. So
Remember, right? You can see by how old I am. And I was born in the 60s, so this is my era, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen the Oyster Cult. I realised what it was. I thought, we don't want this cover version.
yeah, I know. But that's the thing. I used to play the originals, and then my videos would get either blocked or certain countries wouldn't be able to see them. So I was like, I have to find. Exactly.
Especially with the right wing, we'll do it.
Jay Smith.
Yeah, I've been fucking with them a little bit.
I'm sorted now with Ralph.
The one?
We're sorted with Ralph. I've got 150 years of Jewish history here.
Oh.
He's letting me go for 15 grand times 150 years because of my family being here for the Blitz. Laura Taylor's arranging the check now.
Oh, is it?
And I said,
Shall we get this on film?
2.5 million I'll take. It will buy me a seafront villa in Tel Aviv without any problem whatsoever.
Of course, the repatriation.
You get the joke.
I'll do the same. I'll live there for that.
I mean, 15 grand. And also, my grandparents were standing in the Blitz. How much do they get for that?
You know. I think you're right. 2.5 million. Handshake on it.
You know, my grandfather going to the First World War. You know, how much is that side building for each one? Right?
Yeah, for each war.
Yeah. And then I've got the bottom. You know, my grandfather taking out the dead bodies in the East End. Is that okay to the Blitz? Are we English enough here? Are we British?
How fucking long do we have to?
My great grandmother, a suffragette in the 1920s. Is that okay? You know.
Yeah.
So I said, if you can send the note to Laura, I'll accept.
The funny thing is, you know, Lucy.
They believe this.
You know Lucy Brown. Yeah. Her grandfather is Polish, but she's English now. But you're still fucking not. You can't do it. She's like one generation in, and she's fucking done.
He's been here for fucking 150 years. He's not good enough for him. I'm going to him. I said, my great grandparents were born here.
It's a little bit arbitrary, I know. It's a little bit.
I said to him, I can even remember black and white television.
I can even remember black and white TVs.
Anyway, so I said that 15 grand's a bloody insult. 150 years times 15 grand. I think 2.5 million now.
Sounds good.
And I'll go to Israel.
I'll fucking go to Israel if they give me that.
Dinner I can buy on television.
Fucking hell! You can buy a massive farm!
Thanks.
sitting with your grape farm. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your anti-Semitism has now strengthened the state of Israel by another person.
Fucking hell. They'd have a queue outside the door if they did that.
Honestly, Banksy, honestly, it's unbelievable.
If they really want to, if they want to really commit.
They believe in so much, they believe what they say.
Unfortunately,
The whole country went into meltdown over a bloke called Duggan and a bloke called Floyd, haven't they? The whole country in the world. What's going to happen with the repatriation? The cities are going to... I mean, can you imagine walking to Brixton Station? All of you
they're fucking burning shit down for some dude in the States.
shit's over nothing.
Yeah, I think their plan is slightly flawed. They need to. Oh, wait a minute, something's going on. There's something going on.
Yeah, that'd be usual little scuffle here in Ali Dar.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
As in,
Yeah, he tried to pull a chair out.
no way! Oh my god! Oh, now that got physical. I thought it was like just verbal.
We're back to normal.
It's the busiest that I've seen it since it's come back. How long have you been back now? A couple of weeks? Oh, okay. Everybody's the same. A lot of people are there. I think Steve is like one of the early people.
4 weeks I'm sitting here in lockdown, looking for me vinyl, like the Blue Oyster Cult, reliving my youth. When drugs meant that the Hammersmith Odeon was revolving while you're sitting. Oh, nice to see you, Ray.
Nice to see you, my good sir. Yeah, let's bow. Let's bow. Are these protesting? Yeah, they're protesting and they got a megaphone. That's why they told them they can't come here because of the megaphone.
Doing this now, aren't they?
Any question?
The minute I walked up, he went silent. My luck.
I am sorry I said shut up. I should have listened to her to the end, but she interrupted and as I apologize, I would like to say sorry.
You can't give an apology to receive an apology.
Okay, I apologize, you don't have to apologize. I forgive. Regarding Hagia Sophia, there's some people, you can ask me the question, and some people, they like to, some people like to hear the question and the answer is the speaker corner. And I'm doing the speaker now on this ladder.
Is it your ladder?
I swear I bought it for £7.
Will you say Wallahi, this is my ladder? Wallahi, this is my ladder.
Okay. Wallahi, it's my ladder. Anyway, she wants me to ask me questions on the ladder. You want to go
Hindu scriptures and Vedic scriptures and Chinese philosophy. Can you disprove that the Quran is not a copyrighted book?
Do you want me to answer, or do you want me to answer from here? We all know the Prophet, peace upon him, he stayed among his people 40 years. He never claims that he is a prophet or he received revelation or anything. Then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent his angel and he squeezed him 3 times, so he knows that it's not that he's dreaming, but it's fact of life. And he told him, recite by the name of your Lord. And for 23 years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent his angel to Prophet Muhammad with the revelation from God, telling the story of the scripture and correct them and inviting people to the mercy of Allah and to the mercy and to his forgiveness. Allah forgiveness needs just sincere repentance, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the all forgiver, most loving, all merciful, and he is the God who create us, shape us, and bring everything for us, but he wants our heart to go to him. Is my answer satisfactory for you? She said no. Okay, what do you want? Okay, what do you want me to say then? What do you want me to say? In the Quran, why we know the Quran is not from man? Because in the Quran it talks about the creation of the universe. In the Quran it talks about the fingerprint 1400 years ago, which means may I finish, then you can say. Talk about
created the universe. What did it create first? Because there's a complete discrepancy.
I know you are a Christian.
No, explain it. Explain what you created first. Why don't you just reveal to the brothers here?
That's true.
How Allah created it. You know,
Yeah,
how was it created?
That's true.
You will see that it was created back to front. So it wasn't created by Allah.
No, but let him answer it at least. Go on. What did Allah create first?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he creates first, he creates the pen. And he writes the destiny of all.
He created the pen. What did he write it? What did he write on? What the pen? What did he write it on? He didn't create paper. He just created a pen.
God, he has something called Lawh al-Mahfuz, the preserved book, and it's
The book.
has.
Does he have ink in the pen, or is it a pencil? What kind of ink did he use?
You know, there's too many pens.
Well, he's saying he wrote it with a pen. What pen did he use?
You become silly.
Is it a quill? One of those feathers?
Silly question and silly conversation.
Why didn't God type it on a typewriter or send an email?
My question for you. When Jesus says the Lord our God is one, and this is the most important. This is the most important.
You guys don't really care about details much, do you?
Why you say
You're making fun.
Yeah, but he said he wrote it with a pen.
No, how are we gonna?
What pen?
Let him continue.
Okay, what pen?
Listen to him.
they are not ready to
Listen to him. Why are you not listening?
No, it's true. It's true. What pen?
Are you, what religion are you talking about?
Islam.
You're Muslim. Can I ask you a question?
Please do.
Okay, great. Just get my mic.
Oh, it's an interview.
Okay, so
Don't be long, though. A lot of people waiting for questions.
no, it's an unusual question. You may have to think about it. Okay, so if you believe that people in the religion of Islam, how can you possibly justify bringing new people into existence, especially today, but at any time, knowing that there is a significant chance that they will reject the teachings of Islam and end up in hell? How can you possibly bring children that you say you love into a world and risk them going to hell?
We trust our God that He is merciful, and whoever chooses to obey the God and worship Him, he will be rewarded to be with God. And whoever chooses to disobey and follow Shaitan and his desire, he's condemning himself. God is just, and God doesn't, as weight of an atom, be unjust to any of his creation. I hope my answer is logic for you.
It doesn't make much sense to me, to be honest with you.
Thinking about it.
What's that?
Think about it.
Well, think about it. I want me to think about it. Okay.
Do you have any other question?
Do you have any other questions? Well, I have a question on what you've said. Yeah? Okay. You've avoided my question. If you sleep with a woman, yeah, without protection, you may cause a child to be conceived, and there is a real chance that child will experience hell. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
He may be a blasphemer. Like, for example, if you were my dad, I have rejected the religion of my birth, and I, in the eyes of my religion of birth, and may end up in hell. Right? So what right did my father have to bring me here as a religious man, and what right? How could you possibly bring a child into existence knowing that there's a chance that they're going to go to hell?
Allow me to answer. First, they are not allowed to go and do. I'm allowed to marry a woman and help the father in a legal, lawful way, which please God. And God, let me finish. When God granted a son,
Sorry?
I was responsible to him and
Islam, and he's asking if you were, why would you bring a child into the world where there is so much kuffar and so many people become apostates? So he's saying you shouldn't have any children, because if you have children, they're going to become apostates, or they're going to become kuffar, and they're going to go to hell. But that doesn't really make that much sense, because that would happen for all time.
Where he coming from? Because I agree with this. This is my question. My answer. God create us to marry and multiply. And God doesn't want to put us in hell. He provides paradise as wide as the heavens, the skies and the earth for us to enter. But who reject him? He is refusing to enter. What can I do?
What you can do is make sure.
I'm moving on. Sorry. What are the solutions? I gave solutions. Nobody just wants to abide by them. It's not my fault. Nobody likes the solution. There are solutions, just nobody wants them.
You libraries.
Yeah. Where is COE? Yeah. But we're gonna get hate. Nobody gets hate. Everybody on my channel loves everybody. Where's Leon? No COE? Well, I mean, that is COE, but where is Leon? No Leon?
He only comes when it's all gone.
Well, it's alright, he's got you, your COE part 2. You're as good as COE.
Word of the living God. Jesus Christ said, Father, thy word is truth. Sanctify them.
We miss you, Raj. Raj, you should come. It's safe, honest. Except I may die before the night's out. Pleasure. Sorry, Steve, I couldn't come that night. I missed it. It must have been a good night, though.
We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Bob the Builder came along.
Oh my God!
And it was funny, it was the night. He'd been to the Sarah Tommy Robinson thing. That's coming out tonight. And then he came to the pub after. Shame he didn't bring Tommy with him.
Yeah, I know. Or Sarah. I would have been good.
So yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah,
he obviously tried to convert me. That goes with it, of course.
Does he literally do it outside of this place? Oh, fucking hell. I thought he gives it a rest when he's out of here.
I wondered. I mean, there was the odd moment when he did, but generally not.
But he's not a drinker, is he? So he doesn't drink alcohol? No, so he does drink. He told me off for drinking a couple of weeks. Yeah, because I said I mostly get drunk and do live streams. And he was like, The fool is the one who drinks. And he started preaching to me. I'm like, all right, Bob, whatever. I'm either going to be drunk or high before the night's out anyway.
Psycho speaking to a lumbo. That's not
Yeah.
mix you expect.
He's actually doing like interviews. He's getting around like doing interviews. I'm like,
Oh, has he? Oh, right.
yeah. He's got a mic in his hand. Oh, what's going on here? What is happening here? This lady's about to break it. Oh, damn. What happened?
Do you have to ask?
Oh, is this one?
Why are you asking?
I didn't know. I thought it was over a completely different.
You know?
I didn't know. I didn't realize. I thought it was some sort of BLM thing. Or... Damn.
You don't have to say anything.
This lady just went off on one.
Muhammad is not in the Bible. Allah is not in the Bible. Allah is not in the Bible. Muhammad is not in the Bible. You're worshipping the idol God. He's a fake God.
Show me the Quran where we married a child.
Fake God. He's a fake God. He's a fake God. He's a fake God. He's a fake God.
Her hair is awesome, though.
God.
I have to say.
God. Muhammad is dead. Go to his grave. The bones are there. Go to Jesus Christ's grave. The bones are not there because he rose.
Shit. It's been a while, man.
Understand me?
What are you doing?
He married a 6-year-old girl.
All right.
Oh, go on, just because no one wants to touch you, man. Come on.
Dear God. You get that? You keep antagonizing her. Same shit. This is Broadmoor. This place is Broadmoor. I mean, welcome to the Speaker's Corner. This place is a madman.
3 years ago, this is Broadmoor.
Who needs circus? This is human circus.
Who needs cinema? All right. So that happened. You've been fucking off the scene for like a year. What happened to you?
Kid on the way, that's why, man.
Oh, fucking hell, congratulations, man.
I'm gonna call it Banksy Jr.
That poor bastard.
I hope you grow up to be just as good looking as you, man.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't.
Where have you been, man? You've been hiding.
I because of the corona shit, so I didn't bother coming. I was going to come like when the weather got better, but then the corona thing hit, and this is my first time since last year.
Raj is staying away.
Raj, yeah, because he's got an elderly mum. He's here, though. He's here somewhere. He's in my chat. Sorry, he's in my chat.
Don't you believe what Raj is doing is wrong?
What's he doing?
Like, obviously, he's winding people up and that, and obviously people have got his address. They're getting pictures of his mum, his sister, and I think that's disgusting. That's wrong.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the people that are doing that. He's not doing it. He's not.
But he winds them up as well.
Yeah, but unless he shuts up and totally disappears, he's not gonna have a choice, is he?
But obviously, to the people who are obviously making pictures of like saying things
Yeah,
like his mum
well,
and that,
those
they're
guys,
wrong. They're wrong.
exactly. They're the ones out of order. I mean, what are they doing?
This Afghan guy shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
Don't be taking pictures of people's addresses and that.
There you go.
Doxing is
There you go, Raj. Even Omar is on your side when it comes to that shit.
even though me and Raj are not, let's just say we're not the best of friends.
Yeah,
I know where we live, but I'm not going to dox his address because it's not for me to do.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's like, look, I think, if you have a problem with an individual, you have a problem with the individual.
Keep it between yourselves.
The disabled sisters, moms. I mean, what's the point, man?
Keep it between yourselves. Don't bring family into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're the ones who are involved in the argument. You know?
Because imagine, God forbid, someone goes to his house and attacks his family. That's disgusting, man. I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's like the fault is on. I don't want to say because Raj, he can't, unless he totally shuts up and disappears, which means those people who are doxing him are winning. So he doesn't want them to be, to win, but he also it's wrong. But I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, I'm sure if those guys, Skits and Afghan and Khan, if they had their mums and their sisters and their grandma's pictures, exactly. So, but that's the problem.
If you started doxing their areas, they're going to come and find you literally and work you over. But when you do it to other people, it's acceptable. I don't like that. I haven't doxed anyone. Numbers and that, that's a number. I don't care. You can dox my number. But that's the difference between a number and an address. You can change your number. But it's harder to change
and
your
also,
address.
like photoshopping your mum's head on a body of a woman and this and that. It is wrong, but
people like that, I don't consider them to be human beings when they're doing that.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it is. It's bad, man. It's bad. I don't know, man. I don't know how to stop it.
At the end of the day, just look, Raj is annoying. He annoys me at the best of times, but then let him get on with it. Man.
But just attack him.
Yeah. There's not even point attacking him. Just leave it.
But what I mean is like verbally attack.
Yeah, like, I mean even verbally. There's no point. Leave it.
Or just just leave it. I don't know, man. People are crazy. Let's go, dude. Have a good one. All right. How's it going? Any more drama? He's the one that's actually.
He didn't hit you.
I'm a lovely guy. People love me. I know, but he was a bit antagonistic towards. He comes across antagonistic, but he's actually calmed down a little bit. He used to be really like on it, but he said he's having a baby. So
he came in last week and he didn't hit anybody. I was quite amazed. I thought like he'd be out in his ear and an hour, but the police did go in once or twice, but he didn't actually physically hit anybody.
But I mean, he is still antagonistic.
Of course.
Yeah, he's still antagonistic. But I hope he's calmed down and he's just chilling. I don't know, man. This place is a madman's.
You upload on YouTube or you keep it for yourself?
Me? No. This is live. I'm streaming live. Yeah. Because
what channel you stream live?
My channel is not a good channel. You don't want to see my channel.
Why not? Why not?
My channel is very debaucherous.
I will look at it. I have my own channel as well. Islam Defender Yahya.
Oh yes, I've seen you with Hatun. You debate with Hatun and like DCCI. I've seen you on those channels. I'll find you. Don't worry. No worries. Yeah. All right. Let's go see what's going on. They're about to debate. How are you, sir? You okay? Are you are you Baha'i by any chance? No, sorry, Jesus Christ. Okay, there was a gentleman that was a Baha'i years ago. Yes, this is.
I've been here 33 years.
My mum's a Pentecostal. I'm gonna leave it at that.
The real truth is I wrote.
Are you Catholic or are you, what denomination are you in? Oh, is it just Christ? Just Jesus. All right. God bless you.
Pray the prayer in there.
All right. Oh dear God, these Jesus-y people. That looks like hand sanitizer.
The blood of Jesus.
Was Jesus Vulcan? That's green.
Jesus Christ, the blood of Jesus.
That's green. Was Jesus an alien?
2,000 years old.
Is that what happens to blood in 2,000 years?
Thy word.
Look at this blood.
It's the blood of Jesus. Does anyone have a canistella? The blood of Jesus.
Ready, stop. What do you expect? What do you expect?
Jesus Christ has power. That's why we're not afraid of death. Why is man frightened of the coronavirus? Because he's frightened of death. Because he doesn't know where he's going after death. We know where we're going after death. Because Jesus Christ rose again.
Jews debating Muslims. This is going to be interesting. Sorry guys, I can't actually hear what they're saying. And I can't really read. I can't really read.
Which isn't that good. If God is everywhere, God is in COVID, God is in war, God is in rape, God is in murder, God is in child abuse. That's what I'd like to ask you Jews and you Christians and you believers in God that say God is everywhere. How do you explain the immense amount of suffering and poverty and death and murder and rape and killing? How do you explain that? How do you explain the suffering in the world?
It's called the problem from evil. The question's been asked like about 3,000 years.
David was a man after God's own heart. God has a heart. Now he has a heart. Was a man after God's own heart. He has spirit.
It's a heart, but not.
God help us all.
Who says what? Yeah, well, who cares? What does the Bible say? You go by the Talmud. Go by
Adnan Rashid, the most famous liar in Smith's Corner. Raj, we have Adnan Rashid.
I found in David a man after my own heart. You don't, and in English, you've got to be pretty thick to realise that God is a personal God who has a heart. Because David was a man who after God's own heart. You should understand it. Literally. It's basic. A 4-year-old will understand that. God has a heart. You want to complicate everything.
You complicate everything. So we can't make money out of it by charging to be lawyers.
So Abraham couldn't comprehend God. Shouting with right in a strong, nice way.
You believe one thing, La ilaha, Allah ilah. I don't even know.
Do I believe what?
Suffering, you guys.
Do I believe what?
Suffering. Why does your God allow such terrible suffering in the world? Why did your God allow the Holocaust to happen? Why did your God allow people in the hospital right now with cancer, children? Why does your God allow war in Yemen? Why does your God allow racism? Why does your God allow drug addiction?
It's called the problem from evil.
Why does your God
Epicurus.
I don't. Who's my God?
He asked that question like 4,000 years
I'm
ago.
trying to understand how you explain. How can you explain? It doesn't matter about what I do. Answer the question. Answer the question. It's irrelevant about what I have. Answer the question. Why does your God allow so much terrible suffering in the world? And animal suffering as well. Why? If he's so loving.
I suppose you got a much bigger mic. Your mic is quite strong and long. My pull is long, but my mic is short.
You believe in this wonderful, powerful God.
Are we measuring pulls here? It's a pull measuring contest.
Hours and hours saying how great you are, God. No wonder I thought to myself, I'm actually that great. I can fly you.
God, this is boring. This is boring. I'm sorry, I'm moving. This is boring. Mind-numbingly boring. Yeah, let's go see what Hatun is all about. This is Miss Hatun, famous DCCI, and Afghan Mo. Afghan Mo.
There should be verses about
Where is it? Ibn Masud said there was only 11 chapters, 111 chapters.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Give it the verse.
Yeah.
Which one? Which surah?
Do you know a man called Umar?
Sorry, don't. No, I'm filming over there.
Umar, second case.
You're right.
Umar talks about there are the best sacrifices. No. You made a claim.
Here is Quran. Tell us where it is. So we can read it. I don't know, so let us show us.
No, this is
show us.
Exactly. This is live. This is live stream. Yeah. This. This. Yeah. This is second. This is a different. This is a second camera in case something happens. I can then record without hinting. It's not recording. It's just this one. Yeah. It runs out. And I got one of these cables.
No, it's not recording. Are you recording?
I am. I'm live. I'm sorry. I won't record you. I'm just. Okay. I guess they don't want to be recorded. Never mind. Sorry. Hi. Okay. The lady doesn't want to be recorded. Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, what was your question that you asked that guy? I didn't even hear it because it was so far. It's a copyrighted book.
This is my thing.
Is it actually copyrighted though?
It's copyrighted. No, from the video. I'm saying it's copyrighted.
Oh, I thought you meant like legally, like copyrighted, like you can't reproduce it.
Copyright sells for 75 years.
Oh, I see. You're saying that it's been written, like copied from other, like from scripts. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, they must. But he never really answered that question. He went on like a whole other tangent.
My understanding is 20 years after Muhammad's death, a guy called Uthman.
No, 50, almost 50 years after his death.
Uthman compiled it off notes and interviews.
Well, yeah, he compiled it off parchments and pieces of wood and
leaves, whatever they used in those days.
But it wasn't.
The source material, which I think was absolutely horrendous.
But it wasn't just even that, because there is no official first Ottomanic Quran available anyway. So the closest one that they have is, I think, I forgot exactly, but it was, I think the closest one they have is like 100 years after Muhammad. Yeah. Because they don't actually have like that first Ottomanic Quran. They don't have that. That got lost or destroyed or whatever. So they don't actually have even the original Uthman. I'm sorry, go on.
I'm not on YouTube much. I find it's
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, don't
the
worry.
YouTube whole thing, it's really like intense, isn't it?
I don't know. I've been online since like 1995, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't. It doesn't faze me anymore. So yeah, I
never knew what all the back chat was, and then it's going from like YouTube to StreamYard to something else.
Yeah, to Discord, you've got. Yeah, but the thing is, all of these people, like the back chat, what they call the back chat, is actually just Google Hangouts, and there are these like Google Hangout forums people are on.
I've been in them.
Yeah, so there's like a whole other conversation, if you like, taking place behind, if you like, behind the live stream. Yeah, exactly. And then
You know what it is? I go onto this program called Paltalk, and I'm on.
I use Paltalk.
And you use Paltalk.
I've been using Paltalk since 2001.
Oh yeah, I love it. I prefer that.
Oh, so that's how I got my training. That's why YouTube doesn't faze me, because I was chatting on Paltalk for like 10, 12 years. Oh, you know Christian Prince? He's on Paltalk all the time, or used to be. I don't know whether he is anymore, but yeah, he used to be big. But now he's got more fame on YouTube, so he moved off Paltalk. Because in Paltalk we used to take the piss out of him all the time. I'm sorry, we used to troll Christian Prince like all the time. And then all of a sudden, I like see him on YouTube, and all these people are like praising him, like, oh, he's the greatest. I'm like, we used to troll him.
Yeah, somebody told me a story about him when he was in Paltalk, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I really don't care about his videos.
Where do you go? Social issues or the religious rooms? Social issues. Yeah, that's why my nickname on there is Student of Life, but I haven't been on for ages. I'll troll back in again and see if you're around.
It's easy to like connect to.
Yeah, also, I do prefer the mic system of Paltalk, where you queue to get to the mic, so only one person talks. Whilst on live stream, sometimes it becomes crazy, and there's like 5, 6 people all talking at the same time. You can't hear anyone. It becomes like a mess. Paltalk is a little bit more organized, but generally, you know.
Like the software and everything like that, video playing back.
Yeah, and the other thing is with YouTube and other things, they're free. Whilst if you want to like be on video or do cams on Paltalk, you have to buy a subscription, and that's the model which kind of puts off a lot of people. Because if nowadays video is so much easier. I mean, when I got on Paltalk, there was literally like a handful of mic rooms where you could talk, and the rest were just text. Those red rooms, they used to call them red rooms because all the text was red. Voice only came in like slowly after, like, I think it was about 2000, between 2000 and 2003, they started introducing like more and more voice rooms, and then the text rooms just disappeared. And so video was sort of an introduction, something that was introduced a bit later after that. But video, they started to charge, so you had to become like a green member or a blue member or purple, whatever. Oh, you can actually see the cameras.
Yeah, just on the mobile phone.
All right.
Yeah, this way it's kind of
Stop
it's kind of it's easier. Rather than, all this preparation of time, when are we going online, waiting for people to come.
What's she watching about?
We're talking about this program, this chat program we used to use.
7 households, someone's always there.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time, actually. I spent like 2 years in insult rooms, just swearing at people. The insult rooms are in the adult section. It's like, the adult section is diabolical. Never go there. Yeah, social issues, and I occasionally go to the religious section because there's a couple of Christian. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you might get red dotted or kicked, bounced for a day, but at least you don't get your YouTube shut down. Yeah, that's true. You can actually talk much more freely on Balcony. I can't talk as freely on YouTube.
I mean, I'm kind of like sharing in the way of come here, like, I don't need to rehearse it. I just, you get the idea, like a new way to kind of tackle something.
If you do it long enough, like Hatun, you become really good. But you gotta.
You know what? It's like you don't even try and find different ways.
That is how you grow, really. That's how I grew on How Talk. I kept going and making mistakes and saying stupid things, and then eventually I started to sort of, refine my arguments. And that's what people do even here. They refine their arguments. So they come one week, they say something, and then they think about it, and then they maybe even write it down, and then the next week they come and they, make a better argument, and they just keep growing. And now, exactly. Now, like Hatun and all these guys, you can debate for hours. Well, I'm gonna go. Sorry. I'm gonna go see what's going on around. See you later. Okay. There's Atheist Steve. Haiku. The Ralph crew have gone. Steve. Oh no, the Ralph crew is still here.
Their argument is that they are suffering from what? Racism.
Don't worry, you're on camera, don't worry.
Another camera.
So you're talking for the camera, not for the people.
Well,
there's more people on that camera than there is here.
So the camera is more important than the people.
Mostly.
Black Lives Matter argument is that they are fighting against what? Racism. But you see, my whole point is that they don't want any responsibility for the, they don't want to take any responsibility.
How do you know that?
I am black.
I
know
what?
my own problem.
You know your own problem. Why don't you solve it then?
And he'll be a Banksy.
Yes.
I am on disguise.
Destroy the ethno-nationalist movement. The one who wants to make
single-handedly.
Sadiq Khan was here now. If Sadiq Khan was here now, what would you say to him?
This is what he looks like.
So you're on camera now.
What's going on?
I don't think you're gonna be able to. I don't think you're gonna have to get an aerial view for 360.
Auch too meine Brüder Wolf.
Go to Banksy-style live. You'll catch me live in colour.
Say something to the nationalists.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fucking take my British passport out
You
of my
can show them the evidence and everything. They will never change.
Cold, dead hands.
Number one, I will abolish minimum wage. 2, I will make sure welfare system cannot pay any housing. It will only pay for your food. You have to go and find a way to pay for your rent. 3, the education system will be strict. High achievers. If you fail, you fail.
Do you think Sean Bailey's got a good chance of becoming next mayor?
I don't know Sean Bailey.
Who's Sean Bailey?
The London mayor candidate.
He's a conservative candidate.
Is he? Conservative.
No, you see, nowadays.
Conservatives can't win in the city. It's impossible.
Nowadays, everything is a token. If you are doing something and you don't put a black face on it, yeah, they call you racist. So Sean Bailey is just another racist.
Is he black?
He's just a token.
Is Sean?
He's got a good chance to become next mayor.
Look. Obama is an idiot. He became American president. Anything right now is possible. yeah, defund the police. All the crimes in London are in the black areas. If you defund the, police, the crime will rise. Common sense. But common sense doesn't work anymore.
He's biased. Do you think communism is better than capitalism?
Communism means I am a toddler. I can't take care of myself. Oh, I don't want to work. Yeah. Karl Marx was an idiot, a mental ill. I mean, he never worked a day in his life. He died in extreme poverty. He beats on his own friends, or what's called ego. That is what all the liberals do. They are all middle class kids who suffer from maladjustment.
Yeah, probably most of them maladjustment.
Look at all the anti-colonialists. They are all the same. Middle class kids from Africa, India, or whatever. They came to school here. They went back home. They didn't even want to do anything. So they said, oh, yeah, the white people are exploiting us. The white people are... When they got into government, they made the whole thing worse. Is that not a fact?
Are you convinced? No, I'm not.
Is that not a fact?
He's getting there.
No, I will never get there.
Nearly convince you 90%. 90.
So
I will never get there.
Yes.
Is the coronavirus true? Yes or no?
You're getting there.
I don't know anything about,
A lot of people are saying that it's a hoax. Would you agree?
Look, everything in this world is based on conspiracy. You see?
Even coronavirus is conspiracy.
Look. Whatever I want to do, I have to convince, people that is, look, whether Jesus is real or Jesus is not real, I cannot convince you. Whether, what's called AIDS is real or AIDS is not real, I cannot convince you. But if you catch it, that's when you know if it's real or it's not real. So, the people who have more to gain, yeah, they will say, oh, corona is real. So do this, because their industry depends on it.
Jeremy Corbyn's brother said that the coronavirus was a hoax.
Yeah.
All the liberals
Piers Corbyn.
are the most brain damaged goddamn people in
Like you.
every
No, he's not a
socialist.
liberal. He's a conservative. He's a Republican.
He's not a Republican. He's the conservative.
Yeah, look, he's wearing the Trump cap.
He's an idiot. I used to be
It's a
a
MAGA
leftist.
cap.
So, yeah, I know the whole game.
But why are you wearing an American president's slogan when you live in England?
He's my idol.
He's your uncle.
He's your
He's
idol.
an international business
He's your uncle.
tycoon.
He's your uncle.
I am a prince. I am a prince. I am also a billionaire. So, he's also what? A capitalist. I am a
But
capitalist.
why don't you wear a hat by Kanye West? He's a successful man.
Are you envious of my outfit?
He's got you there, Banksy.
I am actually a man who can wear a dressing gown in the middle of London.
Yeah, you've got a phone. Just take
Yes.
a selfie and put it in your bedroom.
Do you support Kanye West if he wants to become president?
He can do whatever he likes.
But would you support him?
I have no influence on, any decision.
Now you're saying you have no influence. You have a camera, you have a mic, you wear the cap. You obviously want to have influence because you're here speaking. You want to, let people hear what you have to say. You want them to listen to what you have to say. So you have influence.
I support Trump.
So you would support Trump instead of Kanye West, your black brother?
See? You see, a man should not be judged by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character.
So is the content of Kanye?
You see, yeah, this is why I say we black people are the most racist. Because we judge everything by the color. If there's no black there, if white people don't vote for a black person, white people are racist. So everything is based on race. We are the racists. Every 4 years, Americans go, oh, black votes. You see, all the pastors, all the comedians.
I have a dream that one day a man will not be judged by the colour of his skin, but the size of the television he has stolen.
You see, so we are the racists.
The camera he's stolen.
You see, we are the racists.
No, but you gotta realize, they've got some Hasidic Jews over there. They support each other. They back each other. The Chinese back the Chinese. The Arabs back the Arabs. The Indians back the Indians. Why doesn't the black man back a black man?
Because they don't like them.
When Obama was in office, he fucked up the only successful country in Africa, Libya. He turned black people there into slaves. Why should I, support Obama? Obama bombed more Somalians.
Good question.
Obama killed more Ivorians. Obama turned his own community, Chicago, into Chirac. So you tell me, Nelson Mandela destroyed South Africa. Mugabe destroyed Zimbabwe.
Idi Amin
destroyed Liberia. That's what we black people do. We fuck up ourselves and we blame the white man. So
that's cold. That's some cold stuff.
More damage.
That's some cold truth, man.
You see, the highest black employment in history is under Donald Trump. It is the black celebrities who are multimillionaires who call him a racist. So you tell me, how can a racist improve black people's life?
Can you say that again?
Tell me.
You did a bit about black people.
Oh, now you fuckers coming on the game. Now you got the ethno nationalists on your side. So you're saying that a white man is doing better for the black man than a black man did for a black man.
The white man is the civilized man. The white man thinks. Black people don't think. Black people act on their feelings, impulse, and emotions.
But why? Why is it that the black man screws over the other black man instead of looking out for the black man? Why doesn't he do what the Jews do, what the Chinese do, what the Indians do?
Let me show you something. The black man only feels more powerful when he kills another black guy.
They'll kill you. They'll kill you.
Look, hold on.
If another black man hears you, he'll kill you.
Hold on. Yeah, one after the other. You see,
if you say the same thing to the black people, they'll kill you.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Surrounded by white people. and occasional brown people and creamy beige.
If you say the black community, they'll kill you.
Exactly. That's why I'm here. Because we don't like truth. We don't self-reflect.
Let's talk about some of this truth. So you spoke about unemployment.
Hold on.
So how were so many people unemployed in the first place? What happened before Trump?
What happened before Trump?
It was Obama. 8 years of Obama.
Let me show you something.
Show you something.
Let's say under Obama, if you had a permanent job, Obama said, no, the rich is getting richer. So we need to do something about the rich. How do you do something? Hold on. How do you do something about the rich? Yeah, you bring in more, regulations in order to limit trade. When you limit trade, you actually listen.
You say regulations, you mean regulations.
Regulations. The man's it's not his first language. Give him a break.
And he's talking in English.
How many languages do you speak?
You see, when you impose more restrictions on the rich take their money into offshore accounts. When they take their money into offshore accounts, the economy depresses, unemployment rise. It is this unemployment that, like, if I had a permanent job, I will have to downgrade it to what's called a part-time, because Obama says you can pay me a holiday pay, a sick pay, and lazy pay, more taxes on the rich, and it is whoever is working that pays all the taxes. All the people who don't work, they receive the welfare. And the people, ordinary people like you and me, who do all the work, we pay the taxes. So we are the rich that, Obama was what? Punishing.
So the credit crunch had nothing to do with unemployment.
You see?
Yeah, but Obama had 8 years to fix that.
You see? Listen, let me finish answering the question.
Let me don't answer any questions.
Okay. Let him. Okay, he said, you the middle class pay all the taxes, do all the work. And the rich, they don't pay taxes, and the poor pay no
It is the
taxes.
working class that pay majority of the taxes.
Yes.
It is the working class that when you increase taxes, you punish. It is the, look, if you try to sabotage, what's his name? Bezos, it is the working class that will be unemployed. He doesn't get affected. He will take his money into offshore accounts.
A lot of people are unemployed.
He's a billionaire.
And richer. So
He's a billionaire. So, look, all the billions that he makes, where does he keep it? He keeps it in the bank. What the banks do, the banks distribute money for you and me. You and me, we can go on a holiday. We use our, credit card. We borrow money to pay our mortgage. So when the economy is depressed, it is we, the working class, who are trying to upgrade ourselves, who suffer the most. It's a common sense, basic economics. They ain't got no common sense.
But what happens?
You see, so stop attacking the rich.
But why don't you? Why do they attack?
The people who try to help the poor, they are the ones who have all the poor in their borough. Go to Hackney, they are all drug addicts, mentally retarded.
They'll kill you.
On the
if you go to Hackney and they'll kill you.
Hackney? Tower Hamlets?
And it is people like me who work longer hours, who pay all the taxes.
What work do you do? What work do you do? Tell me.
He's a king. He's a YouTube star. He's a YouTube star.
I'm a prince.
He's a prince. And he
don't do any work. You're like them also.
And he wants to put $500,000 million into your account. You just need your account number and sort code.
Yeah.
Which he will bring.
You want to be rich, don't you? You want to improve your life. Yeah. Most of us here are what? Immigrants. We came here because of better life.
Yes.
The moment we arrived here, we were crowned in our own, shithole countries. Yeah, we built better houses there. When we go back home,
cold dead hands.
They tell us, oh yeah, the white uncle has come. Yeah, you see, all the family members are happy because what? We've got pound sterling. Because of England. Now what? Right we are kings in our own shithole. Yet, we come here and say, yeah, we are fighting for the poor. Who is the poor? Majority of the poor people here have a washing machine.
I don't have a washing machine.
They have a washing machine.
So I am below the poverty line.
Yes.
How is that poor?
Yeah, they have microwaves and telephone.
I don't have a microwave.
They have the latest smartphone.
Yes.
How is that poor? You tell me.
Well, I mean, poor is subjective. No, but the thing is, it is, because a man in Brazil living in a shanty town all considers every American rich.
Exactly.
He doesn't even think, like, Americans go there, because I was there and they were like, you people are all rich. It's like, no, I'm not rich. He goes, yes, of course you are. Look at what I live in.
Yeah.
So yeah, to them, we're all rich.
Every poor person in Europe is overweight.
Overweight.
All the poor people in socialist
countries
are malnourished.
Yes. Venezuela.
You tell me.
Yeah, but the thing is, there are exceptions. Like Cuba has some of the best healthcare in the world. So how is it they can provide healthcare, but they can't provide them food?
Started Cuba. You see? You see?
So why is that an exception?
The best healthcare in a shithole.
I don't know, but they do it. They have better healthcare than Americans.
It's all propaganda.
It's
all propaganda.
Is it propaganda?
He's never been to Cuba.
Yeah. Have you been to Cuba?
No, never. He can't.
Have you been
can't
to,
afford to go to Cuba?
Havana? They do the best rum and cigars.
Boss.
Well done, like a
Boss. I am in England. Yeah, I took a plane here.
Where did you come?
I live in, expensive hotel. How can I not afford to go in a shithole?
Whereabouts did you come from?
Dorchester. He lives in
I'm
Dorchester.
from Zamunda.
Zamunda, you are the Prince of Zamunda. Of course. Are you king? Is your father Jaffe Jover? Is your father Jaffe Jover? Hakim. You are Hakim.
Yeah.
Ask him why it's going
My
on
mother,
considered as a fraud state.
yeah, my mother is the lady from Queens. Good man. Yeah, but are you a ninja?
Prince, one question.
Ninja.
Prince Hakim.
Tonight? Yeah. I don't do, West to men stuff.
Prince, what did you think of Rawlings in Ghana?
What?
Rawlings, the guy who's ruling Ghana.
You see, let me tell you about, Rollins. Rollins came and said, anybody who has, 5,000, equivalent of 5,000 pounds, you are good. He massacred all of them. If you had your own house with multiple rooms, you have what? A master bedroom. Just the fact that you have a master bedroom, he thought everybody else was a slave. So he also what? Massacred them. He killed them. I'm telling you. Businessman, what's called industrialists and everything. He rounded them up and massacred them. This is what you get from a socialist. He said he wants to make everybody equal. Today, him and his wife are the one who have what? Hotels in Scotland. They have billions in Switzerland. And they introduced the worst education called junior secondary school and senior secondary school. They took their children to a Western education. So, you see, this is what you get from what? A socialist.
What would you say to Jeremy Corbyn?
Jeremy Corbyn?
What would you say?
He has never worked a day in his life. Seriously.
He's history anyway.
You see, you know something, right? I used to be a socialist. But because I am a hustler, that's why my views change. But you see, if you are an old person and you are still a socialist, it means you have never worked a day. You see, socialism is for middle class kids who just cannot make ends meet.
So you don't want a Labour government?
Me?
You don't want a Labour government?
Well, yeah, they are nice when they stay in opposition.
But are the Conservatives really any better? What have they done for me lately?
What?
The Conservatives. What have they done? What have they done for you lately?
Oh,
What will they do for you anytime?
reduce, taxes. Look, let's look at what Millennium Dome. It was built by who? John Major.
No. Tony
It was
Blair.
built by John Major. I was here.
Michael Howard.
Tony Blair. Tony Blair.
It was Tony Blair.
Tony Blair was the main opposition. He
You
was
don't
the
know your
one.
history.
No. He said, I think he's right. I think John Major started the
John
program.
Major started it.
Yeah, and then
When Tony Blair
was
won
elected.
the election, the Queen, John Major, Tony Blair, they went and celebrated, inside. He used
Yeah,
to
the
call
Dome, Millennium Dome. Yeah, the O2 Center. Yeah.
You see, John Major started the London Eye. John Major,
They started these programs,
Yes,
and then
everything.
Labour came and they just carried on. But Labour just carried on. They just carried on doing what the others wanted to do.
If you look at the, Olympics grounds, Hackney has been run by what? Labour. Hackney has been what? A shithole.
Oh, yeah.
So it was what? Consecutive government.
How can you
who
call
turned
England a
Hackney
shithole?
into
Hackney.
Olympics
No, Hackney.
grounds.
Hackney is part
Yeah.
of England.
Yeah, but you see, all the shitholes.
England can have parts that are shitholes. Have you been to Wales? I'm joking. Nothing about Wales. Wales is
All
fine.
the shitholes.
What about the Liberal Democrats?
Yeah, they are the same.
Do you think we should go into coalition with the Conservatives and Lib Dem?
What coalition? They won outright. They don't need a coalition.
A smart person cannot work with an idiot.
Yes.
I mean, it just doesn't work.
Only an idiot can work with an idiot.
Let me show you something. Yeah.
It's like mathematics. Two idiots cancel each other out.
So if this country, fails, they are the ones who lose their heritage. You see, Labour people just don't care. So the people who actually care more about this country well-being is the Conservative, because they have all the assets here. That's why Donald Trump cares more about America. He's the one who can see that, look, if the Chinese can build a hospital, a mega hospital in 10 days, you Americans are on welfare. Yeah, you can't even build a bridge anymore. How are you going to compete with the Chinese who can build a hospital in 10 days? How? You tell me. No. You see how fucked up the...
Okay, guys, we're moving. We're moving. Where's my hands?
Okay,
Mr. Barnes.
You have no idea how lucky you are, how much I saved your ass. Do you have any idea?
Seriously.
I have no idea.
We're coming.
They found your family, your mother, fucking everything.
Seriously.
They found you.
Where did they find me?
I don't know. They just gave me stuff saying, what do we do with this? And they fucking found you.
Okay, well, what did they find? Okay, give me some hints, so I know that you're telling the truth. Oh, no, don't.
I don't know, mate. I was just like, let him go. He's not serious. I'm just telling you, bro. Like, just be careful, man. Just, nothing, no skin on my back. But,
How would they even know my mom's name isn't the same as my
They found
name?
your brothers, 2, 3 brothers, everything. They found fucking, they said, who is this guy? And I'm like, dude, he's just a fucking speaker. I let him go. It's seriously, because you went after Laura, right? You have no idea. It's a song.
Yes, it is actually.
Is that one with the video footage of them walking?
That's what you said, call me.
Why do you think I was listening?
The police were running.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm just Banksy. I'm just,
We'll communicate later. Off grid.
Dude, you have no idea. Bro, and I'm like,
We'll
DM
see.
me and you're blanking me. I'm like, why is the idiot blanking me? And I said, like, stop it. And they said,
I didn't-
is he? And I'm like, no, he's just a speaker's Keep it to the shit. Don't go into that shit. Thanks, man. Just trust me.
I know. You
have no idea.
some shit happened.
People are asking about you. This guy's coming punching up on making videos about Markle. They're like, who's this fucking cop? Well, I mean, you're one thing. This guy had to cover his fucking ass.
Okay. Let me go and see what's going on around the speaker's corner circles. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna going to kill this live stream because we are sort of done. There's that gentleman. Sorry, I'm just recording that. I'm just recording this. Hey, you shake your head. You giggly bastard. I saw this gentleman back in the protests down in Churchill's statue. Yeah, that's right. That was the day where all the protesters came to like protect.
Oh yeah. Did you get any film? Did you get any filming?
Yeah, I recorded you a little bit. Yeah, but it was just a bit. That was months
Think
ago.
about it. I was the lone person of color.
I know. Well, I mean, there were a few others.
There was a few others.
I'm sorry. I'll come back. No. Carry on talking. Sorry. Okay. Aha. Some sort of Middle Eastern. I'm sorry. Okay. And Rashid. Okay, guys. Hey, Ali Dawa. Oh my God! It's Ali Pisha. You were the gentleman. You're the boxer of Speaker's Corner. I'm sorry. It's been a long time. Banksy, I'm one of the guys. I saw your boxing video. You know, you need to work on your dodging and. Well, welcome back anyway. Just don't hit anyone, please. So we have. What else do we have? What's up, dude? What'd you go get one of these things for?
Easy to get around.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm batting man Modine's back. I was just going to knock out his little friend.
Is he back here?
No, I was going to knock his friend out.
No, but he's not. Modine is here. Are you serious? Oh my God! Apparently Modine is back in Speaker's Corner. The little biatch. Oh, that's going to be interesting today. Boys and girls.
Why are you going?
It's going to be an interesting day. I don't see Modine, but he's apparently back in here. I don't see him. He must have gone. Arabs talking. Unfortunately, I don't speak Arabic, so I don't know. Mona said it, man. Mona said he bought 3 of them.
He tried to take them back after using it.
No, he took 2 of them back. He kept 1. Okay, guys, I'm thinking about ending this.
Shut up, you fucking mate.
I'm thinking about ending this. Jag ska... Det är med sen. Christ. What are we doing? Okay, I'm ending the live stream, guys. This place has kind of died down a little bit. If anything exciting happens, I will record and upload accordingly. And besides, I want to go somewhere where there isn't any people so I can take this mask off, because it's like, it's a bit weird wearing a mask all the time. I have to admit, it's not comfortable. Don't end it. Oh, Welsh, I have to end it, okay? I can't just, it's boring, there's nothing going on. I'm just burning fucking fuel here. So, yeah, there's nothing happening. There's no exciting, I'll record it, I'll just record it if anything happens. Anyway, guys, peace.